Hello to you guys, welcome back to Moscow. In today's video I will show and explain you how the most famous grocery delivery works in Russia, from dark stores to the supermarket and robot delivery, created by Yandex. And Yandex in Russia is our own Google. So let's go, guys. If you don't know what Yandex is, it's a Russian IT company that started a while ago when the internet grew big. So it started like a search engine, same as Google, but then it took its own way, and now Yandex pretty much doing everything. In Russia, the most popular taxi is Yandex. They have cargo, they have their own maps, they have a search, they have Yandex social media like Yandex.Zen, also very popular scooters from Yandex. So Yandex is pretty much big IT universe, and they started to make their own food. It started like a food delivery. It's called Yandex Lavka, and they've been open like a dark storages, so they didn't have real location. But this year they opened their first supermarket, and it's where we are going right now. Imagine if Western Google would have its own food brand, how it look like. But how Russian Google food looks like, I will show you right now. And I can tell you that Yandex Lavka and all grocery delivery services, they're very popular in Moscow at the moment because they are fast, they're very efficient. You can get your food delivered in 30 minutes. How convenient is that? It's slightly more expensive than going to the grocery store, but if you spend 1 hour going to the grocery store and paying just a little bit more and getting your groceries in half an hour, I think it's a good deal. Just behind this fancy district, you can see that we are in the heart of Moscow at the moment. So just here on the street, you can see this blue logo and words Yandex Lavka. And this supermarket is very, very adorable. Wow, and it says they work 24 hours and also the pet friendly, but I don't have Misha with me today. I'm by myself. Welcome to the Yandex Lavka supermarket. It's very bright and cute. The design is kind of like very friendly here. I don't know, I like it here. And everything that you can buy with online delivery, you can find it here. But not only Yandex Lavka brand, but also just normal brands from just normal Russian supermarkets. This supermarket actually starts with 2 big shelves with ready-to-eat meals, because Yandex Lavka actually not only for groceries, but they have a very big kitchen and very big selection of ready meals. Look, this is Russian serniki package. This is buckwheat. So they have a lot of stuff, and it's very popular because sometimes you can hear from Moscow people saying like, oh, I don't want to cook today, I just will order Yandex Lavka because it's quite affordable. This box, maybe one meal, would cost around from $3 to $5 US. The portions are not big, maybe 2 meals would be enough for you to eat, but it's definitely good because the quality is okay. Not every meal is perfect, but it's definitely convenient to order this. They have almost every meal you can imagine, from the simple one, from the simple oatmeal porridge to lasagna, to Asian food, Everything you can imagine, almost you can find it there. And sometimes I order it too. It's very interesting is that you see only Russian fonts here. It's not translated into English. They're not trying to be English-looking supermarket, so only Russian fonts. And I will show you the branding. So this is Yandex Lavka water. You can see different brands here, but how to recognize Yandex brand is that they have this pretty simple design, only with Russian font explaining what it is. So it says that it is healthy water from Caucasus Mountains. This is average milk from Yandex Lavka. It costs 95 rubles. I want to show you. So it says that farmers' cows go outside every day to make this milk from Yandex Lavka. So very fun pink color. I like this design. It's never like boring. Yandex Lavka yogurt says that milk bacteria works 8 hours to get this yogurt done for Yandex Lavka. This cheese says that they need 1.25 liters of milk to make this Russian cheese from Yandex Lavka. I will get this one because I don't have any cheese at home. Яйцо in Russian means eggs, egg shelf. Let me show you Yandex Lavka shelf. So this is first category and this is the highest one. Very bright design. And the package says here that the chicken eats a lot of corn and psheno to make the yolk very yellow for these eggs from Yandex Lavka. How to say psheno in English? The grains? The grains? I forgot. Wow guys, I just found the coolest buckwheat porridge possible. I think they created new design. Yeah, it's very hard for you to understand what it is because like it has only Russian font, but it is 5 packages of buckwheat porridge and it says that it is from Altai. I will get it too. What you can compare it to is IKEA food, is that IKEA is like separate brand, but they create their own IKEA food brand, you know, and the vibes are kind of similar because it has like very minimalistic and cool design here. Let's just cry for a moment. The price of Lavazza coffee is $10 for this small pack. Hello to sanctions. And this is how Yandex Lavka coffee looks. If you would be foreigners, probably would be very hard for you to like understand really. So this coffee I like to get. It's kind of delicious. It says it's from Salvador and was roasted in St. Petersburg. I decided to stop for a coffee break because they have here a very cute coffee zone. And of course, Yandex has their own coffee shop, and this is bubble coffee, my favorite source of coffee for summertime. Coffee with orange juice, so let's try that. And I will be trying original Soviet Russian ice cream, but it is Yandex Lavka version. Yeah, I think they add more of a sugar syrup than orange juice, but still nice and refreshing. This is what we call in Russia мороженое в вафельном стаканчике, very famous ice cream from the Soviet time. But let's try what the Yandex Lavka did. Maybe it's even better than Soviet. It's not like original Soviet taste, it's more cream taste, more like whipped cream taste, not like an ice cream, like a frozen whipped cream. Okay, now I got why it's not like Soviet. It's because on the package they say here that it is almost sugar free. That's why it has almost like pure milk taste. I came to the area with Yandex robots delivery and dark storage of Yandex Lavka. Very big blue team. I don't know why, maybe they have some corporate session today, but so many delivery workers, they're on the background. Maybe they have some meetup today or training, I don't know. There were really only 2 robots available, but usually in this area I saw around 10 of them. Maybe they are busy or changing the batteries or something. So maybe we can try Moscow City with robots, and I will show you another Yandex location. So they're really expanding this area with robots. Recently I saw them going around headliner area, the area with very tall buildings nearby where I live. So the tester robot, he was going around road with a guy with an iPad. So the robot was learning the way. He was scanning road, and so basically they were teaching the robots how to use the roads so they can drive with AI. Yandex became a really big brother company in Russia because almost every Russian person in Russia daily use Yandex. If you don't use Yandex Lavka, probably you use Yandex Scooter. If you don't use Yandex Scooter, you probably use Yandex Maps. If you don't use Yandex Map, maybe you use Yandex Search. So almost every person who has a smartphone or who has an internet daily use something from Yandex. I decided to risk and order Yandex delivery robots because there were only 2 of them, so I hope I will get lucky. So when you are in the area where robot can drive, it automatically will be shown in Yandex app, and when you already create your order, you can choose Yandex robots and it will appear on the map. Yeah guys, we got some luck today because I was lucky with getting a robot, so he's already on the way. I can see it on my map and I already saw that he's moving on the opposite side of the road. So let's wait here at the zebra and let's meet him. Seems like baby robot is thinking about this narrow place where he gets a traffic lights and a very narrow piece of pedestrian road, but I think he will figure it out. You can do it, yes! Yes, the robot is smart enough to cross this huge road. Now he will be patiently waiting for the green light. This was literally a POV of being a robot. So he has arrived and now I need to press button on my app and I will open him. When robot arrives, you see very big yellow button on the app. It says "Открыть робота," open the robot, and you press confirmation. And here we go. Our blue pack with Another food from Yandex Lavka. Thank you, robot. And then we need to press this button to close it. And he will go back to his home. Bye, robot. This is my little haul of Russian food from Yandex Lavka that I've got today from the supermarket and from the Yandex delivery robot. From the robot I've got melon, grapes and this brand of tea. It is anti-stress botanity, buy it every time. And from supermarket I've got the lemonade. This is Coca-Cola from Yandex Lavka. This is Russian cheese, very fancy pack of buckwheat and a healthy water. For many people in Russia, Yandex Lavka food delivery is the daily way of getting groceries, but not for everyone, of course. I order it just sometimes, maybe once a week, when I want to get some cool things from Yandex Lavka, or when I'm really lazy to cook, I want to order something convenient. Would you like to try Yandex Lavka yourself? Or maybe you have something similar in your country? Please let me down below in the comments. Thank you so much guys for being with me again today, and if you want to get these daily vlogs from Russia, you can subscribe to my channel down below, and if you really like what I'm doing here, you can support my job by becoming a Patreon sponsor, or you can send a tiny little dollars underneath this video. I'm very happy to see your support. So thank you so much for staying with me until the very end, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye bye!